Major picture agencies around the world have pulled the first official photograph of the Princess of Wales since her surgery in January amid concerns the picture was manipulated. We were waiting a comment for 12 hours plus from Kensington Palace, and eventually it came from the Princess of Wales. She has personally apologised for confusion over the family photograph, saying, like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion, she says. The family photograph we shared yesterday caused. She said, I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day. Well, joining me now to discuss this is royal biographer Angela Levin. Hello, Angela.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
I mean, goodness me. We've had a very busy morning since we've been on air. Lots of other things going on as well. This statement from the Princess of Wales, and it is interesting, it's been put out. Look, it was me. I was photoshopping. I'm an amateur photographer, which we already knew, even though it was Prince William, we're told, who took the photograph of her and their 3 children. But I'm not sure this resolves everything, because why did it take more than 12 hours for her to, well, Kensington Palace to put out this statement when there's been conspiracy theories abounding around the world?
Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Yesterday, I thought that early this morning, I thought it was a prank. A whole load of people were doing that to be unpleasant, but
wait a minute, you thought that
it's not that.
No, but you thought no, I don't understand. You thought it was a prank. What, by someone at the palace?
I thought a group of people had sent something to the palace, pretending it's from William, and they just went ahead without looking at it. That's what I thought. Right. In a way to cover them. I now realise that was wrong. But what the picture still doesn't answer is why there's no wedding or engagement ring on her finger. Did she wipe that out? Can't understand that. And also the tree in the background is one that doesn't have leaves at this time of year. So I'm not quite sure about that one either. Nor am I sure that Prince William took the photograph. He's not a photographer. She is the expert. She studied it. She's taken exams in it. She knows exactly how she's...
With all due respect, my husband's not a photographer either. He could manage to take a photo of me with our kid.
Yeah, now, I don't mind he can't do it, but I just think that it is a beautiful photo on the surface. The children are lovely. I thought it must be from now because Louis, of all 3 of them, looks much older and seems to have grown a lot. The other 2 are much seem almost
well, that's
the
thing.
same.
It's obviously not from last year, as you said. The kids are growing, but there are so many different things that were raised, weren't there? I mean, I noticed straight away: no wedding ring, no engagement ring. She often doesn't wear her engagement ring. It's a very large affair. Obviously, Princess Diana sold a ring, but I've not seen a photograph of her without her wedding ring before. Lots of people sending me photographs which clearly show her showing a wedding ring. You mentioned the tree. There's also issues around Charlotte's sleeve and her wrist, Charlotte's boot heel, Charlotte's skirt. If you actually look at the photograph in its full original, major issues with, I think crucially, Kate's zip on her jacket, which is clearly not aligned, step behind that's not aligned. So there's loads and loads of different issues. Lots of people commenting on some rather weird thing that Louis is doing with his finger, but there was a Photoshop of a Christmas photo, wasn't there? Christmas card last year where some of his finger had been cut off. Now, either she's not very good at Photoshop, or a lot of people are asking, well, what are you Photoshopping in? Are you Photoshopping in your face from another photograph? Is it that there are, one of the kids wasn't smiling? But why would this be necessary?
No, exactly, it wasn't necessary. And the sad thing is that these 3 gorgeous children were absolutely laughing and looked beautiful. She looked fantastic as well. But with all the question marks, we now look, is it really her of today? It's a very difficult one. They've made a sort of mess of it, and it's spoilt something that is really made so many thousands of people happy that she was well again.
But this is the issue, isn't it? She's not been seen publicly since December, so around Christmas. It's 76 days. We knew mid-January she was going for this operation. And I both agree, for goodness sake, for the love of God, let this woman have some privacy for obviously a serious operation in hospital 2 weeks, long recovery time. The world can cope without more pictures of Kate. They will be just fine. And yet, putting out this photograph was meant, we are told, not just as a Mother's Day message, but also a signal to sort of, stop all the stuff that's going on online. Social media's all washed with rumours about her health, washed with rumours about their marriage and all of that, not giving dignity to any of that stuff. But if you're going to do a photograph like this, for the love of God, put that photograph out with a wedding ring on, and don't mess about with the photo. They brought this on
Yes,
themselves.
it was also to thank people. There have been thousands of people who sent their best wishes and things like that. And I quite understand she wanted to do that. But it's not the sort of thing to take a risk on. It really isn't. And it was risky to start changing all over little bits and pieces and to make this the big story of today, even more than the Commonwealth Day.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a great shame that that's happened.
Yeah,
And
Angela
I mean,
Levin
I do hope that before Easter, we'll see another picture of her with her husband and the children, and it's all very natural as
Well,
can
if
be.
they've got any sense, they will do that. Angela Levin, thank you very much.